Well, it's a new day and time to get busy, get started. A lot of sunshine, cool wind though. So we're kind of somewhat in between. I'm sure it'll warm up this afternoon. Right now though, that wind seems to be a little bit chilly. Got a couple of things to do. Got to get down. We've got a goat mama that had triplets. So I'm going to go check on them and move them some hay and stuff like that. Then I also have a older mama, Casper. Casper we saw on the video, last week I think it was, last video. Anyhow, she's developed a pretty intense case of grass scours. It's just because, this time of year when this early green grass starts popping up and they are tired of the old dry hay, so they really get intense on the on that green grass. And when they do, sometimes they can develop grass scours. And the grass scours, you can always tell because it's always real green and yeah, kind of nasty. But anyway, I've got some medicine for her. That's why also I'm going to move into hay. The hay just kind of helps to dry things up, more fiber. So it all makes perfect sense when you think about it. Here's the mama with the triplets. She's doing a pretty good job with them. It's just with triplets, it's hard to have enough because there's only, 2 spouts there. But they're doing good. We are supplementing with the bottle just to give her a little bit of help. But she's doing a good job with them. There's Casper. Yeah, I gotta get your feet trimmed too. Casper knows I'm up to something. This girl, she's in here because that girl is in here because we know that it's not going to be long before she delivers. So we went ahead and moved her up. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get Casper dosed. Yes, he knows I'm up to something. She knows. Yes, baby. Yes, I know. We got to get these scours slowed down. She says no, she don't really like this stuff. She's had it before. But it sure does help with those grass scours. She always makes a lot of ugly faces. Yeah. Apparently it don't taste very good. So now I'm going to go over there, get an armload of hay, and bring that over here for them. They all know I'm up to something. They just ain't figured out what it is. Well, I'm going to get the trailer hooked up onto the truck. See if I can take it down to the very bottom field where we don't have much going on regularly. Concentrate on the drive. Maneuvering. Because when we started, we set a lot of this up. Honestly, we never dreamed that as far as a lot of farmers go, no, we don't have a lot of big equipment, large trailers or blah blah blah. But what we do have now that we keep growing is still larger than we really anticipated. So some of the passageways are kind of tight. So, hindsight, you know how that goes. If we had known then what we know now, we would have given ourselves a lot more room, a lot more space on our fence lines and, passageways and travel areas, just to have more maneuverability. I guess that's kind of a good problem to have. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I was kind of surprised that I was able to get the trailer through that gate. That was a big surprise, actually. As you can tell, I'm bumping along on the pasture here. This is, we decided, since there probably were not going to be any livestock on this very lower bottom pasture for a while yet, that I would bring the trailer down here to kind of clean it off. And yes, it's very bouncy and it's very annoying. Alright. I couldn't resist. Oh, well, we have a downed tree that I hadn't noticed before. On, near, or close to the fence. No, just the other side. Thank goodness. That one right there, saw it laying over, made me a little nervous. But anyway. So that looks a whole lot better. So, this has all been a learning process, and that we've never really used bulk feeds like this. I mean, we've used bulk pellets. We have used bulk commodity mixes, but not like this is. Those flowed and worked well in a bulk bag, where this right now really don't. The next mix we're going to get is going to be even a little bit more different than what we have this round. Hopefully more like a total complete feed. So that's what we're hoping for next. So anyway, like I said, it's a learning process. Some of it is common sense. Not saying that I don't have common sense. I like to believe I do. But there was just so many variables to consider that some things just kind of slip through the cracks. That might be the best way to put it. So anyway, hopefully we can meet up with our bulk feed man tomorrow. I can get a load from him. I can get it home, get it secured. Not supposed to rain till about Thursday, I think it is. So hopefully we can get everything well set up and well done to be able to pick up another load tomorrow. The goats are sure enjoying this first pop-up of spring grasses, or cool season grasses, early spring, whatever you want to call it. Nanny has an attitude. She thinks that she is the it. It's, we've made a big switch to mostly sheep over the last few years. Still have some goats, and I guess we probably always will. that's kind of my thing. I enjoy the goats. I love the goats. Um, I love their personalities. And I mean, we have some sheep too that also have personality, but that's just because they're the older girls. And when we first got them, it was just them. So, you know, 5 or 6 head and us. So we spent a lot more individual time with them, and they became pets, you know. So we do have some sheep that have personalities as well. But goats, you don't have to do much to foster a personality in them. They're just kind of born with it, good or bad. I just heard from the feed guy, so we're gonna go meet up with him, get us a load of feed. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to take you along with us. Watching the trailer back there. So he's going to grab a bucket. I'm going to move to the other side, kind of out of the wind. He'll get us filled up. Oh yeah, that's pretty feed. That's what that is. Let's look at this. Is that not awesome? Yep, good, loose. Awesome. So, he says that bucket will do about 800 pounds on a load. So about 2.5 buckets is going to equal to a ton. That's just kind of blows my mind because I'm used to my little tractor bucket. Look at there. That's awesome. Can I climb in it? Oh, that smells good. It really does. Wow. I never thought of myself as a feed connoisseur before. It just has a good smell. You know? Now we're on our way home. Got our tarp down as well as we can. That I've got the trailer in a temporary parking place, I'm going to just twine off and kind of get my lean-to built. Our first foray into doing this type of bolt feed, and found out just how badly from the heat that it generates, how bad it can mold with the plastic tarp on top. In contact with it is kind of the big thing. So I had some pieces of this PVC pipe laying around. And I wonder if I could make some kind of a hoop house, for a lack of better words. Just kind of a hoop frame to support the tarp and keep it up off the feed, so that it would help eliminate some of that molding process. And it's worked pretty good. So I'm going to try it again. Anyway, that's kind of the gist of it. That's kind of the frame system there that I came up with the PVC to just kind of help support that tarp. So far so good. It works pretty well.
Let him alone.
This is feeding time at the zoo.
Right.
I think he's full. Okay, you guys just stop. You guys are making us mad. Get off my leg.
Best part of the night. Everybody's eating. Babies are bedding down. They've ate a little bit. Now they're bedding down, settling in. Notice each week that goes by, when it comes feeding time, they spend less time jumping and playing while Mama's eating, and more time eating. Teresa and my granddaughter have wrapped up their stuff and have headed to the house. So I lack this one water tank and then covering the feed, and I guess I'm done. Awesome. It's been a good day. I'm about ready for a cup of hot tea. Never was much of a hot tea drinker, but let me tell you something. These last few weeks, I have discovered the pleasure. Anyway, we'll see you next time.